Hello, and thank you for agreeing to give us your thoughts on the Faithful Families program at Chestnut Grove Community Center. The classes were made possible by the North Carolina Conservation Fund. First of all, would you please state your name?
Jessie Davis Summers.
Jessie, what made you decide to take part in the Faithful Families program?
When I looked at the flyer, it was interesting equating the scriptures with daily living and how to live healthier and better.
All right. How did you feel before the program started as compared to how you feel now that the program is almost finished?
I've certainly become more aware of what I eat, when I eat. I look at my plate to see how colorful it is, and I try to include more vegetables and fruits.
Okay. So, which session or lesson stood out to you the most and why?
They were all very, very interesting, but I like the one today that we did on drinks, beverages, and the sugars that so many of the drinks that we commonly drink are loaded with sugar.
Okay. Can you tell us something new that you learned about food or nutrition during the class?
Ah, something new for an 84-year-old.
That's okay.
uh,
Well, if
I
not,
wouldn't say it is new, but quite a few things have been rekindled in my mind. I think about more often and try to incorporate them in my daily living.
all right, how has your shopping or cooking changed since attending the classes?
I read labels more. I more conscious of how long I leave foods out of the refrigerator. And I don't know, I think I've tried to include more natural foods in their natural state.
Okay. How do you feel? How did participating in a health class connecting faith based activities and food feel to you?
It was interesting. It was very good. We know God requires of us to take care of these bodies that He lent us for a period of time, and we think about going to church and nurturing the soul, but he expects us to nurture what he gave us to contain us here on earth. And that has certainly been made aware. I like the way each class session starts with a devotion and how we relate the care of the body to what God says.
Are there any changes, any activities that you'll change at your church as a result of these classes?
The many activities I would like to change at my church, I'll try my level best to suggest and try to get those some new things incorporated. It's for our best, and I know it will help us live healthier, longer lives if we are more sensitive to what we do and what we eat. We have quite a few senior citizens, and we're blessed in that respect. So I'm hoping, maybe if not in a large group, maybe just kind of one on one, and I'm working with our senior citizens group up at Bristol Road to try to get them involved. We're going to have her some way. I'm not sure if we'll have a short session or a long session, but we plan to have her up there some point.
Okay. What did you think about the group setting and how the lessons were presented?
I think it was good. We had a cross session. All of us, I think, were senior citizens in this group, but it was a section from various areas and various churches in the community. And the group as a whole seemed interested. Yes, it was a lot of things that they already knew, but then they were seemed receptive to trying new things, even at our ripe old ages.
So, how did you feel about trying new foods and the lunches?
I'm trying new foods and the lunches. It's more in line with what my daughter did. She became a vegetarian after finishing Howard. I didn't get that far, but I was already eating a wide variety of foods and having some meatless meals. But since all of our lunches that the group served here were meatless meals, I'm trying to incorporate that in my daily living.
Okay. So, was having a lay leader, Dr. Myers, co teach alongside with the health educator, Andrea Sherrill, helpful?
Very, very helpful because he really related scriptures to what we were doing and what we were eating and what is expected of us as Christians. Feed the body and the soul.
Right. Okay. So, what advice would you give someone thinking about joining our next Faithful Families classes?
Uh, I'd like to adapt the slogan from the, what was it, the Lay's commercial? Try it, you'll like it.
All right. What's one healthy habit that you plan to keep going forward?
I plan to keep checking my plate for colorful vegetables and fruits. I plan to eat more fruits and vegetables and less meat. And I am moving more and plan to continue moving more.
Okay. So, how has this program changed your thoughts about health and wellness?
Health and wellness is vital. We've got to nurture the body and the soul. And this class has truly made us aware of what God expects us to do for our body and with our bodies.
Thank you, Miss Jessie. Is there anything else that you would like to add?
I'd just like to thank Dr. Myers and Mrs. Sherrill for sharing with us and guiding us in this study.
Thank you very much.